Hey everybody, it's Mr. Scoppa here with an update for January 31st, 2014. Today is Super Friday. I know the Buffalo Bills aren't making it to the Super Bowl, but what we're doing is we're supporting our favorite teams today if it doesn't happen to be the Denver Broncos or the Seattle Seahawks. And so actually, we had a good amount of kids today coming with some football jerseys on or football t-shirts, and so they got some extra points. And those extra points actually went towards this nice little thing here. I know what you're thinking. It's Super Bowl squares. Yes, it is. But let me read this to you. Win free books from the next book order with dojo points. Earn at least 10 dojo points to be qualified for a square. Quarters 1 through 3 score a free book, and the final score gets 2 free books. And so kids, once they reach 10, they get a square on here. And once they reach 15 and 20, they get extra squares as well. I gave out some extra squares for people who were wearing some football things today. I gave out extra squares for those people who have reached our accelerated reader goal for the year already, and just some points, some squares for some different things. We'll get this all filled up today, and they get a chance for doing the things that they're supposed to be doing, and for doing great things and doing some things that show the Pelmac way. They're getting a chance to win some free books. So it's kind of a fun way to put a spin on the Super Bowl for them. So that's coming out. We're continuing our research to the different trades of the colonial America time. Today we looked at the wheelwrights and looked at the skills that they need, and we went deeper into depth for what exactly their job was and why it was important, and some other interesting facts and things like that. They're going to be doing that with a lot of trades for the colonial time, so they get to learn lots of things along there. We're also currently in the middle of our map and our Ames Web testing. The Ames Web testing looks at fluency as far as the speed of and the accuracy for reading, as well as the speed and the accuracy for math computation and problem solving. So we're doing some tests for those. We're also doing the computerized map test, which will give us a grade level equivalent, and it kind of gives them questions that are similar to those that will be on the state assessment, so we can kind of get a good idea of where the students are and where they need to be in order to be successful on those state assessments, and also just whether or not they're successful in our current school program. So once all that information's out there, I will be sending home a letter next month. At some point I've got to go through and dissect all the data and pull out some interesting information, and I'll send home just a letter that kind of gives you an idea of where each one of your students are. Today is a sad day. Even though it is Super Friday here, it is a sad day. Today is the last day that we have Principal Dolce here as principal. On Monday he starts his new position as Director of Technology for the district. So we're going to miss him a lot, and I'm having the kids make sure they give him some high fives and just kind of relate to him some nice stories of some things that they'll remember about him and things like that. But it also marks that starting Monday, it's just Principal Monroe. Miss Monroe will be our full-time principal, and she'll be running the show. So if you need things, don't send them to Mr. Dolce's way. Send them Miss Monroe's way, and she will be sure to get back to you. And she is a wonderful person to work with. We're very fortunate to have her, and it was our gain, and the middle school's lost because she came over from the middle school as assistant principal. So definitely our school benefited from that. She's a great fit for our building. With that, I hope you have a good weekend. I hope you don't indulge too much in the Super Bowl foods, but if you do, I hope you thoroughly enjoy it. And I'm going to be rooting for Buffalo this weekend. That would be Buffalo sliders, Buffalo chicken wing dip, anything that's Buffalo style food. So that's who I'm rooting for. And with that, have a good weekend.